Hello everyone, you're welcome to solve this nice algebra problem, which is a minus b. This is equal to 26. Let's call this equation 1. A to the power of 3 minus b to the power of 3. This is equal to 49,322. Let's call this equation 2. So what is the value of a and what is the value of b? Given that a is greater than 0 and b is greater than 0. So let's provide a solution from here. Now from equation 2, which is a to the power of 3 minus b to the power of 3, this is equal to 49,322. We have that a to the power of 3 minus b to the power of 3, this is the difference of two cubes that we can express as a minus b, a squared plus ab, then plus b to the power of 2. This is equal to 49,322. So a minus b, this is equal to 26, which is equation 1. So let's substitute a minus b with 26. So we have 26 into the parentheses. This is a to the power of 2 plus b to the power of 2 plus ab. Close the parentheses. This is equal to 49,322. So let's divide both signs by 26. So that now 26 and 26 simplifies. So this means we have a squared plus b squared plus ab. This is equal to 49,322 divided by 26. This is 1897. The next step is that a squared plus b squared plus ab, we can also express this as a squared plus b squared minus 2ab plus 2ab, then plus ab. This is equal to 1897. Now, this particular part here, this is actually an algebraic identity that we can express as a minus b raised to the power of 2. Then we have 2ab plus ab. This is 3ab, and this is equal to 1897. A minus b is equation 1, which is equal to 26. So let's substitute 26 here. 26 raised to the power of 2, then plus 3ab. This is equal to 1897. Now we have 26 squared. This is the same thing as 676. Then plus 3ab. This is equal to 1897. Let's take 676 on the right hand side, and this implies that 3ab, this is equal to 1897 subtract 676. So here we have 3ab, this is equal to 1897 minus 676, and this is equal to 1221. So let's divide both sides by 3. So let's divide both sides by 3 so that we have AB is equal to 1221 divided by 3. This is equal to 407. So we have AB is equal to 407. We have that A subtract B raised to the power of 2. This is the same thing as A to the power of 2 plus B to the power of 2 minus 2AB. A minus B, this is equation 1. What we have in equation 1 here, A minus B is equal to 26. So substituting 26, we have 26 raised to the power of 2. This is equal to A squared plus B squared minus 2 times AB. AB is 407. So that now 26 squared, remember this is 676, which is equal to A squared plus B squared minus 2 times 407, and this is 14. So this means that a squared plus b squared, let's take minus 8, 14 on the left hand side. So we have 676 plus 8, 14. This is equal to a squared plus b squared. So this means that a squared plus b squared, this is equal to 676 plus 814. This is 1490. This is 1490. The next step is that we have a plus b raised to the power of 2. This is equal to a to the power of 2 plus b to the power of 2 plus 2ab. So here we have a plus b raised to the power of 2. This is equal to a squared plus b squared. This is 1490. So we have 1490 then plus 2 times a times b. Remember, ab is equal to 407. Let's substitute 407 here. So we have 2 times 407. So that's a plus b raised to the power of 2. This is equal to 1490 plus 407 times 2. This is 814. So we have a plus b raised to the power of 2. This is equal to 1490 plus 814. And this is equal to 2304. Now, to solve for a plus b, let's introduce a square root on both sides. So we have the square root of a plus b raised to the power of 2. This is equal to plus or minus the square root of 2304. So let's eliminate the square root sign here so that we have a plus b. This is equal to plus or minus the square root of 2304, which is 48. So we have a plus b is plus or minus 48. Now we have that a plus b, this is equal to 48. And we have that a plus b, this is equal to minus 48. Now, a plus b, this will give us a positive value, and 48 is also positive. So from here, we can proceed to solve for the value of a and b. But on the second case here, a plus b, this is positive here, but this is negative. And given that a is greater than 0 and b is greater than 0, this implies that this is the condition that we have a is greater than 0 and b is greater than 0. So this means that this is not possible. So this is not possible. So it means that the second part of a plus b here is rejected. So we reject this. Now we have a plus b. This is equal to 48. And from equation 1, which is a minus b, this is equal to 26. Now these are systems of two linear equations a. So let's sum these two systems of linear equation. A plus a, this is 2a. B plus minus b, this simplifies. Then we have 48 plus 26. This is equal to 74. So let's divide both sides by 2. So that now we have the value of a is equal to 74 divided by 2. This is equal to 37. So we have a is equal to 37. Now let's solve for b. Remember, a plus b, this is equal to 48. And this means that 7 plus b, this is equal to 48. So that b is equal to 48, subtract 37. And we have the value of b, this is equal to 11. So we have the value of b equal to 11. Now, since we have a, this is equal to 37, and b is equal to 11, let's check if these two values a satisfies the equation. Now let's check if a and b satisfies the equation. So we have the two equations as a minus b. This is supposed to give us a value of 26. This is equation 1. And we have a to the power of 3 minus b to the power of 3. This should give us a value of 49,322. So let's start with equation 1. Substituting a, this is that 7 minus b, which is 11. This should give us a value of 26. That 7 minus 11, this is equal to 26, and this is equal to 26. So the left-hand side is equal to the right-hand side. So this means that a and b satisfies equation 1. Let's check equation 2. So we have that 7 raised to the power of 3 minus 11 raised to the power of 3. This should give us a value of 49,322. So that 7 raised to the power of 3, this is 50,653. Subtract 11 to the power of 3, which is 1331. And this should give us a value of 49,322. No, 50,653 minus 1331, this is equal to 49,322, which is equal to 49,322. So the left hand side is equal to the right hand side. And this proves that a and b satisfies the equation. So kindly follow the steps, like this video, and kindly subscribe. Please like this video and subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye bye for now.